Why is it always the cold Monday morning that you need to go outside? Well, I prepped and yeah, we had some lights outside that weren't working. My plan was simple: trick the sensor into thinking it's night and measure what voltage we have at the light. Of course, to measure this, we needed to open the light, and that's number one. And yeah, that's a cute little lamp. And that's number two. I turned on the lights and you can see the one light was working and the other four were not working. When I measured inside, I could see that they were receiving the right power, meaning either the white box in here, the back, the driver, or the small LED on the top was dead. Together with the customer, we agreed to just change all five. This was the measurement and I packed up. And finally, it was time to get inside the heat. With the 5 new lights ordered, I would come back in a few days, and the next customer had some lights in the ceiling that wouldn't turn on. They were controlled by this switch here, and this is actually a battery-driven switch. So I thought, you know what, let me just open here and check if the battery is okay. Slowly but surely, I made my way into the switch, and the customer let me know that they had already changed the battery, but yeah, something went wrong, because when I put in the new battery, well, everything worked just as intended. But this wasn't the only problem, because this light here was just turning on and off at random times all day long, which is not nice for anyone. And after making sure that the switch was working, which it did, I had to get into where the light was mounted. I mean, to be honest, I don't know what this is called in English, but yeah, this is a smart thing where you can tap here to turn on and off the lights, and yeah, they weren't working. So I thought perhaps it wasn't receiving any power, but it was, meaning the brain was dead. So I went out and got a new one. Upon closer inspection, I realized that this was actually a fire hazard. At some stage, since this was built, the ceiling had been pushed a few centimeters down, meaning we now needed to insert one of these. Now this is to ensure that if there were any sparks to occur, they wouldn't escape. But the hole wasn't circular and I couldn't fit it in, but with a little bit of work I got this in, and well, I mounted everything back, and of course I programmed the button once again. Totally cool reenactment right here. And yeah, everything was now working as intended. And on to the next customer. Here at the final customer, they were in the middle of renovating a small kitchen, and the first thing was that they really needed some power for the dishwasher. Now I'm gonna be totally honest, I thought I was a little bit too early out, but yeah, they got a little plug right there for the dishwasher. All of these cables will of course be hidden behind the kitchen, but I also made this little cable because they needed an oven over here. The oven will be placed inside a cabinet that isn't here yet, shown right there. And that's it for today.